live here on this beautiful Saturday afternoon in Burlington, Ontario for another day of NPA basketball. RNS and Crestwood about to tip off. Two talented teams who've been in action. We've been here since Wednesday catching these games, and we'll be here all day today, all day tomorrow. Crestwood looking to bounce back after a tight loss yesterday against BCP. That was a great game. A lot of highlights, fast-paced, a lot of offense. Stars showed out. And RNS, they've been here fighting since Wednesday, scratching and clawing, getting all their games in early in the season so they can gear up for nationals. Kareem Al-Jabat been a standout for them this weekend. Elijah Mantley, Cohen McDonald, Zach White, that whole crew holding it down for the team out of New Brunswick. And for Crestwood, Isaiah Clark had a massive double-double yesterday. Isaiah Hamilton showcased some impressive defense. Sam Uraz looked solid as always. Eric Pesh and Malachi Phillips rounding out the starting lineup for them as we get ready to tip. Between two teams, we're going to get another dub. Try to use it to your advantage and force a turnover, and that's exactly what they did that time. Here's Elijah Mantley pushing. Oh, Elijah Mantley tried to go all the way with it. No good that time. Here comes Crestwood pushing. And another charge. That's two charges to start the game for RNS. In the first minute of the game. That's how you start. Here comes RNS. Cohen McDonald bringing it up. Nice bounce pass to Santiago, who finishes it with the left. 2-0 start for RNS. Here comes Eric Pesh. Swings it to Phillips. Gets it to Hamilton in the corner. Let's see what he does here. Gets it to Clark. Good ball movement by Crestwood. Sam Uraz lines it up and he knocks it down. Boy, what an accurate shooter he is. Every time he puts it up, more than likely, probably more than half the time it's going in. If we're going by the percentages. Mantley. And he draws a foul. Speaking of Sam Uraz, in yesterday's game, he had 22 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, knocking down 2 out of 5 threes. Talked about Isaiah Clark at the start of this game as well. He had 24 points, 13 rebounds. Monster game for the 2028. As Elijah Mantley knocks down the first free throw. And he misses the second. Offensive rebound, RNS, ball tipped by Hamilton. Getting another block. He had a bunch of steals and blocks in last game. You know, I kind of struggled to shoot it, but still put in 4 steals and 4 blocks, which is in some ways just as, if not more impressive than scoring. That's a major impact on the defensive end. Here's Mantley. Gets to Cohen McDonald. Calling for a screen, rejects it, goes to the handoff for Kareem Aljabat. No good on that shot. Crestwood coming down with it. Isaiah Clark driving left, draws a foul. That's what he does really well. Ability to drop the shoulder, get inside, play through contact, finish through contact. And he just always brings it. Great motor, he's tough. The size and skill, footwork, all that stuff are there. You know, and he's still 16. Obviously, we got a chance to see him with the U16 Team Canada team where he shined. He's going to continue to get better. He just plays the game the right way. It's the second free throw. Here is Cohen McDonald. Kareem gets it to Cohen. Stolen by Isaiah Hamilton. Here we go, get the cameras out. Hey! Another steal. And another highlight play for the rising star. Crestwood with some momentum now. 7-3 start. Timeout Arness. They want to talk it over. Make sure that Crestwood doesn't use this momentum to their advantage. With 7:36 left to go in this first quarter, we will be right back. Back here, first quarter of action between Crestwood and Arness. Crestwood Prep becoming must-see TV this season with the amount of high-level players and high-level athletes they have. Of course, a little younger than some teams, but expect them to continue to improve throughout the course of the season. Can very well be title contenders by March as Malachi Phillips knocks it down. And, you know, of course they got all the talent with Isaiah Hamilton, Clark, and all those guys, but I think they'll go as far as their seniors take them. Guys like Malachi Phillips, Sammy Uraz, Eric Pesh, because those are going to be the leaders for them. Those are going to be the guys that hold everybody accountable day to day, lead by example, and so far they've been doing that as they get the defensive stop. Here comes Isaiah Hamilton, too high on that pass. (10-3) start for Crestwood. Yesterday we saw Crestwood take a bunch of threes. They started off hot in the first quarter. This game they've only taken two, and they've made both of them. Here comes Matley. Comes off the screen, gets to a mid-range. He seems to like that mid-range pull-up, and he knocks it down that time. Crestwood walking it up. Phillips. Screen by Uraz. Gets it to Clark, 5 on the shot clock. Someone's got to make a play, and Clark looks to turn the corner. Referee calls carry, and we're going the other way. Stolen by Phillips. Good start to this game on both ends by Malachi Phillips as he gets 2 more points to go. 5 straight points for the senior. Here's Mantley. Foul. Cole McDonald to inbound. Turnover. Hamilton coming with it again with the bounce pass. Phillips gets it to Clark in the post. He's fouled on the entry. Tough to contain as Isaiah Clark, when he catches post, he's just a walking mismatch. Isaiah Enyo joking in the game now. 3 by Hamilton, no good. Rebound Arness. Here's Zach White. Had a good game last game for Arness. Gets it to Aljabat. Tries to find Santiago, but the ball goes back court. Here's Malachi. Gets it to Hamilton. 5 on the shot clock. Back to Uraz. Phillips. Someone's got to shoot it. Shot clock violation. Inbound to Mantley. Goran Davidovic in the game now as well for Crestwood. He was really good for them in the late game. Here's Crestwood. Good D by Arness once again. 12-7, 4:29 left to go in this first quarter. Here's Tate Van Ritchie in the game. Elijah Mantley gets to the mid-range again. No good, little off bounce that time, but Tate Van Ritchie getting on the board. The 2029 big fella. Hamilton takes the bump, blocked at the rim. Tries to keep it in bounds, he does. Isaiah gets it to Isaiah after the save by Isaiah. It's a 3 Isaiah lineup for Crestwood right now. And these guys have been playing together for a while. Obviously the camaraderie and the bond is there with these guys. Watch these guys play with Canada Elite on the AAU circuit, and they won that 15U division. They ran through it. You know, they were calling them, you know, they were asking the question, is this the best 15U team in the world? And they won the Under Armour circuit, so there's something to that statement. Obviously with all the talent there, among others. Clark gets the free throw. Elijah Manley, hard screen by Tate. Marquis Strawbridge coming into the game now. 2027 forward. Adds a lot of shooting, floor spacing to this lineup, as well as the ability to play inside. Kind of out of necessity being like a small ball 4 for this team. Who's, you know, relatively small for the most part. So you got to do what you got to do. But I've seen Marquise, you know, operate on the wing. You know, it's floor spacing ability. Can handle it, pass it. Full court trap here by RNS. .23 on the shot clock. Ball in. Isaiah E. Gets it to Goran. Nice press break here. Clark gets it inside to Strawbridge on 2 defenders. Kick out. Davidovich, mid-range pull-up is short. Rebound by Isaiah Clark. Shot clock didn't reset, so no good. Elijah Mantley, kick out to Beverly. 4-3, and he's been a nice three-point shooting marksman for this team off the bench, giving them an offensive scoring punch. Clark going to work inside. No good. Here's Mantley. RNS looking to push. Gets it to Kareem Aljabat, and he gets on the rim. RNS. This is the type of game you want to play if you're RNS. You got to dictate the pace. Can't let this Crestwood team get out and run and play their style. But Sam Uraz lines it up, in and out. Ball tipped from behind by Clark to save the possession. As they look to move it around, get a quality look. They get it back to Uraz. Right idea, but a little, I mean, not a little, a lot too strong there on that pass. As the ball sails out of bounds. RNS coming up with another stop here. 14-15 now. RNS in the lead. 2:20 left to go in this first quarter. It's been a good one. Here's Mantley getting it to Kareem Aljabat. Spinning baseline, no good. Foul on RNS, so Crestwood ball. With 2:03 left in this first quarter. Mikhail Bartley coming into the game for Sam Uraz. They got 4 out of the 5 players for Crestwood right now. 20-28. Nice pass by Isaiah. And the rebound by Isaiah Clark. Back to Strawbridge. Tries again with the pump fake. Gets inside. Hanging finish is no good. Crestwood scrapping and clawing for these offensive rebounds. Mostly in part to Isaiah Clark. Here's Enya Jokin, gets it to Davidovich, who tries to drive on the big fella. And there's a foul on the floor. Was it a foul or did it go out? I think it was a foul, and it's got to be shooting foul, or a bonus situation rather. So Goran will go to the line for 2. First free throw is good. It's the second. Sammy Uras back into the game after a short break. Inbound. RNS looking to push past that. Pressure in the backcourt. Swing, swing. Al-Jabat trying to get inside to White. No good, nearly tipped in. So Crestwood comes down with it. Head pass to Uras. Trying to take it himself. He spins and he scores. Sammy Uras, Mr. Reliable. Oh, here's Beverly with the pull-up. Here's Davidovic getting it to Isaiah to Strawbridge, and he puts it in for 2. Crestwood back up 5. Here's Mantley driving baseline. No good. Crestwood another stop, and they're pushing again. They've got numbers. And Yajukin all the way, and he finishes. An 8-0 run by Crestwood. Mantley gets to his spot. No good. Rebound. Crestwood, another head pass, and that's been what's working for them, pushing the pace. Davidovic trails, step back, no good. Rebound tipped up and nearly in. 3 seconds, Davidovic gets in and he puts it up, no good, and that'll do it for the first quarter. 22-15 for Crestwood, ending that quarter on an 8-0 run, building momentum as we go into the second. Make sure to check out stats.northpolehoops.com to get an update live on how this game's going with box scores, updates, standings throughout the whole session. We'll be right back for the second quarter. And we are back here for the second quarter of play between Crestwood and RNS. 22-15 lead for the team in blue after an 8-0 run to end that quarter. Find the multiple guard lineups for Crestwood usually does good. Davidovic and Yajukin, Bartley, they're able to come in, push the pace, play fast, head the ball as soon as it comes off the glass. Find the wings running, the floor, finishing. Suddenly, you know, they put up points quick. You're allowed to do that, but for RNS, they want to try to sustain that as much as possible. Try to limit some early possession shots. Anything you can do to force them to play in the half court as much as possible. And here they go, looking to push right away. RNS can barely get all 5 guys back. Next thing you know it, Crestwood's down the floor. They get it stopped that time, though. Kareem trying to push 1-on-4. Takes a bump and a foul. I'd say it was a shooting foul. So it'll be 2 free throws for Arness. No good on the first. No good on the first. Lane violation. It's a free throw. Here comes Crestwood. Davidovic gets it to Bartley. Bartley looking for that screen. Bramuraz, he rejects it. Gets it to Strawbridge, 10 on the shot clock. Davidovic looking to make something out of nothing. Nice kick out to Uraz. No good. Rebound Arness. Here's Al-Jabat taking on Eric Pesh 1-on-1, and he scores on him. Nice shot. Oh, the ball rolled under the bleacher. And the ball's been recovered. And the ball's back in play. Hits off his shin. Bartley, press broken. Now they bring it back out. Eric Pesh waving off. Davidovic gets a screen from Uraz. Tries to hit Uraz, nearly stolen by McDonald, who gets it to Strawbridge for 3. Top of the arc is no good. Rebound, RNS. Let's see if momentum shifts back on RNS's favor. Kareem trying to go to work. Kick out to McDonald. Thought about a 3. Jabs, lets it fly. No good. Rebound. Here comes Crestwood pushing. Uraz, nice pass to Davidovic, who gets inside with the runner. No good. Big board by Strawbridge. They bring it out. Bartley, 3 is good. That's a good-looking shot. All the way drive. Senya gets it to go. Goran calling for the screen from Strawbridge, gets the switch. Swing. Bartley just hit a 3, lines up another. Foul away from the ball. Charge to Strawbridge on Crestwood. 7:08 left to go. 5-point game in the second quarter. Crestwood ball. After some discussion by the refs. .708 left to go. Here comes RNS. 3 ball by Cohen McDonald. Uraz gets it to Phillips, who's back in the game. He had a good first quarter. Clark driving left. And 1-2 strong. Feel like he can do that basically any time. And again, you put a smaller defender, he's going to bully his way to the rim and finish. You put a bigger defender, he's got the foot speed to get past him or create a shot in that mid-post area. Very well-rounded game. One of the younger players in the league, but already looking like one of the top players in the league based on his early performances so far. McDonald all the way, ball tipped and rebounded by Isaiah Clark, who's bringing it up himself, waving off his teammates so he can pass it to Phillips so he can shoot the 3, and he makes the 3. Crestwood, as soon as they get some of their starters back in the game, they go on a little run here. Travel. Timeout. 31-23, 6:02 left to go in the second quarter. We'll be right back. And we're back here, second quarter of play between Crestwood and RNS. 8-point lead for Crestwood. Let's see if they can push it to double digits. Clark once again going to work in the post. Nice pass out of the double team. And he knocks it down. Trapped at the top, gets it to McDonald. Pump fake, mid-range, tough contest. He draws a foul. Lead is now 11 with free throws coming up for RNS. First one is good. No good on the second. Ball tipped, out of bounds. I'm gonna say ball Stays here. Baseline inbound for RNS. Gets it inside to White. Nice pump fake. Got Hamilton off his feet. Here's Uraz. Try to throw a lob. It hit the rim and bounced to Bartley. Gets that post entry to Clark. What do? Do you double? If you do, he makes a pass. Good job to play straight up and force the turnover. I think Ekatobi might be the guy to guard Clark. You know, he's got the length, anticipation. That time lost his footing. Here's Bartley. Nice shot by Clark on the face-up, mid-range. Didn't even need to dribble that time. Nice ball pressure by Malachi Phillips. White keeping his dribble alive. 2 defenders. Snakes around, kick out to Pesena, who knocks it down for 3. Great patience by White on that pass. Phillips gets it to Hamilton. Foul on the floor. Isaiah Clark so far in this game, 9 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. A little bit of everything for RNS. 6 points for Zach White to lead them. Clark off the inbound, rises up, no good. Rebound, Elijah Mantley. Ball tipped, and it stays here. White. Posting up, getting inside, nice finish by Zach White. Ball stolen by McDonald, too careless on that pass. 4 quick points for RNS. Lead is back to 3, 3:30 left in the second quarter. RNS never backing down. Bartley waving off the screen, gets it to Uraz so he can look for that post entry, didn't make it, so he finds Hamilton on the cut. Nice pass to Hamilton. Uraz showing the playmaking. Ball tipped from behind, nearly stolen, but White somehow lays it back up and in. Another deflection for Hamilton though. He might be among the steal leaders and potentially the block leaders too, and it's all said and done. Bartley. Back to Uraz. Man, this offense of Crestwood is just so dynamic. So many options. As Uraz gets inside for the score. Mantley all the way. Hanging finish blocked, but he gets it back. Uraz bringing it up. Hamilton. Ekatobi now guarding Hamilton. He was guarding Clark earlier. Gets a stop on Hamilton. Second defender coming. Notices, gets it to Mantley. Swing. The shooter got to shoot. Ekatobi, offensive rebound. No good. Point blank. But they get the ball back. 8 on the shot clock. Zach White loses it. Bartley gets it to Clark. 2 minutes left to go. Clark spinning and finishing. Tough move. 2 more points for Isaiah Clark. Mantley pulls up on Hamilton, knocks it down, gotta get a hand up. Timeout. 42-40, minute 42 left to go. In this first half, we will be right back. Gee. Minute 42 of the second quarter. Crestwood, RNS. Another turnover forced by RNS, and right from the jump, they've brought it from the defensive end. They started the game with 2 charges in like the first 30 seconds, 33 seconds, something like that. And ever since then, they haven't let up. Crestwood did take a brief double-digit lead, but since then, RNS has responded, and they got Mantley in the corner. No good that time. Rebound, Zach White. You got Mantley open in the corner, but he takes it himself, and he flips it in. Tie game. Uraz loses it. Swing. McDonald pump fake to the rim. Uraz there to take the bump. No call, though. Surprised they didn't call anything on that. Looked like a charge, not gonna lie, but RNS regains. Looking to take a lead. Oh, I don't know if he blocked that or he just left it short, but Hamilton definitely had his head at the rim. Bump and one. Isaiah Hamilton showing off his aerial ability as he takes the bump midair and finishes. Don't let him warm up. Also, don't let him see a lane like he did that time, or else could very well be a dunk next time. I'll tell you, if we ever do an NPA dunk contest, which definitely is in the works, low key, Isaiah Hamilton would definitely headline that. He would put on a show. A lot of high-level athletes in the NPA as well. That'd be entertaining. Guys like Isaiah Headley Smith, Dante Tonnery, that would be a great dunk contest. 3 is good by RNS. Working it, working the ball around. And if you're Coach Damian Gay, you've got to be happy with this first half. They've brought it on both ends. And that's all you can ask for as a coach. If your team makes their shots on offense, they work the ball around, and they play their tails off on defense, stick to the game plan. Now let's see if they can continue to sustain this good defense, but better finish by Malachi Phillips. It's a great game we got in this Saturday afternoon of NPA basketball. Man, the talent in Canada is at an all-time high. And I got the best seat in the house as Mantley lines it up for 3. No good, in and out. Isaiah Hamilton jumps out of the gym for the rebound. Throws it up from full court. And that'll do it for a highly entertaining, tightly contested first half. 47-45 for Crestwood. We're going back and forth. We'll be right back for the second half. Once again, don't forget to check out stats.northpolehoops.com for stats and updates as the game is going. And we'll be right back. Second half.
My name is Chaz Louisi from Rothesay Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. You look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids do that and help as many kids as possible. Right?
Shot goes up. Bang going up for a post. My name is Silky Solomon. Who's missing is my wife. The second half of DNV Chill Cryo Wellness by Verona Solomon. We started this company, DNV Chill Cryotherapy Wellness.
Canadian back.
Going on 5 years ago, we felt the need for athletes to have recovery and pain management at sporting events. Technology that we have, the device that we have, we are able to spray athletes before they play, during halftime, and after they play, because it's nothing but 60 to 90-second sessions. It reduces inflammation, it reduces swelling, it eliminates muscle soreness. It's very efficient and it's very powerful. Anywhere that they playing at a high level of basketball, they're gonna need recovery. And I must say, this is my first time in Canada. Of course, I watched the SGA, the OKC won the championship, but for me to see with my own eyes, these kids I'm very impressed. I told Tyreek that I'm very impressed with the level of play that they're playing out there. With that being said, they playing long games. Like I tell kids, you have to recover like you practice and play. They're playing every day, they're practicing every day, and they're training every day. So you have to let your body recover. And so I figure that this is something that we can come up here and help them with, and they can also help us, and we can help each other, man. Impressed. I told Tyreek.
Ottawa, the heart of Canada, where the cities come together. From the canal to the parliament, the capital isn't just a place, it's a proving ground. The energy hits different here, where East meets West, where English meets French. Where the NPH Eastern Conference is forming, the capital is where regions will collide, where stories will be written, and where legacies are made. The Capital Showdown. Let's see who really runs Canada.
They've been sleeping tons of. Wake up, wake up. Wake up is a new day, new era. Lights on, game loud, move clearer. They slept too long, now the storm got nearer. Wake up, look in the mirror. Wake up, you feel that shift in the air. Stardust burn, old crew in the flare. What's gonna shake when the dreamers declare? Wake up, we are already here. Wake up, wake up. Cold floors, no.
And we are back here. Second half of play between Crestwood and RNS. 2-point game for Crestwood. And it was a highly entertaining first half as Elijah Manley knocks down the three to start. RNS regains the lead. We're going back and forth. That's how it's been for the most part. Crestwood had a brief 10-point lead at one point if you're just joining us. But since then, RNS continues to fight, especially on the defensive end. Hamilton gets inside, takes a bump. Travel before the bump. And you can see him learning and growing in real time. You know, he could have easily taken that three, but he decided not to settle. He decided to get it inside and see what he can do. So as these, you know, different type of live actions go through, and he's going to continue to get better just because he has all the tools to be a great player. Going to be scary to see what he looks like by not even next year, by in a few months he's going to continue to improve. As Clark gets the rebound, sees two defenders. Now Isaiah Clark, again, solid, man. Just 11 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists in that first half, a steal. Yesterday he had a huge double-double. Kareem Aljabat rises up, tries to go off glass, no good. Rebound, Hamilton gets it to Uraz up the court to Eric Pesh, gets it back to Uraz on the trailer for three, no good. Rebound, RNS, Cohen McDonald with Kareem Aljabat running on the wing with him. They try to go upstairs, ball tipped by Hamilton, another deflection for him. Eric Pesh all the way, no good. Nearly put back by Isaiah Hamilton, and now RNS has numbers. Kareem with the floater off glass, and he gets it to go. Three-point lead now for the team out of New Brunswick. Uraz getting inside and spinning. Nice move, and he finishes with the left. Every time they need a bucket, give the ball to Sammy, and he comes through. Here's Mantley. Gets it to White. Crosses left. Kick out to Aljabat for three. And he hit that. Yup, they're going to say it was a three. 53-49. Uraz looking for Phillips. Wants the screen from Clark, who slips it. Gets to a spot in the mid-range where he's so effective, and he gets it to go that time for two. Manley. Tipped. Nearly stolen. Ball stays here. Uraz inbounding. And it's going to be Crestwood ball. Malachi Phillips walking it up. Guarded by Mantley. This guard matchup's been fun to watch as well. Uraz swing. Eric Pesh gets all the way to the rim, draws a foul, strong take, and he'll go to the line for 2. 7:25 left to go in this third quarter. No good on the first free throw. It's the second. McDonald for 3, no good. Big board by Isaiah Clark, rebounding monster. Here's Eric Pesh, gets it to Phillips. Telling Uraz to cut through and Clark to set the screen. Turns the corner, finds Uraz, and that's why he told him to go through. Nice direction that time by Malachi. Couldn't get the 3 to go, but that was a good looking set. Aljabat driving, pulling it back, and he lets it go. Another 3 for Kareem Aljabat, starting to heat up in this third quarter. Out of bounds, RNS pushing. Here's White, all the way by himself, left it short, but Kareem Aljabat there to flip it in for 2 more points. Now the lead is 6. Uraz, again, talked about when they need a bucket, they usually get it to him and he comes through. This time he's getting inside. Again, so good at creating his own shot, finishing inside, nice touch. That time with the spin move. Mantley pushing. RNS deciding to play fast now, and Kareem Aljabat with the putback dunk. What a quarter he's having. No one there to guard Malachi. Usually Damian Gay would call a timeout after a breakdown like that, but his team is hot. So he said, let him go. Let him play. Elijah Mantley knocking it down. RNS on a run here, up 7, 5:46 in this third quarter left to play. And we're going to keep it rolling because a lot happened. And I feel like we got to fill you guys in. If you're just tuning in, you're tuning into a high-level game. RNS, Kareem Aljabat, 17 points, 7 rebounds. He's hit 2 threes in this quarter. He's get 2 field goals. I believe that's 10 points for him in this quarter alone. And it's only been 4 minutes and 14 seconds. Elijah Mantley just hit that huge 3. He's got 16 on the game. Zach White with 12. Everybody doing their part for RNS on both ends. For Crestwood, Sammy Uraz been coming through for them. Every time they need a bucket, he comes through. He's got 11 points. Malachi Phillips, 12 points, 4 assists. Solid job at the point guard position. Isaiah Clark, 13, 7, and 3. So let's see what Crestwood's discussing. Crestwood, the team that's playing fast, and I feel like I mentioned in the first half, if you're RNS, you want to try to control that as much as possible, but they said, you know, forget that, we're playing fast too. And that's what they've been doing to start this quarter. Getting up and down, making threes, forcing turnovers, running out. Crestwood down 7. Third quarter, NPA basketball. Eric Pesh. Clark. Uraz wide open for 3. Can't give him that much space, but it's short. Here's Zach White. Kareem Aljabat thought about a 3. Gets to a mid-range instead. Short shot. Hamilton goes behind the back 360. No, and he puts it back all by himself. What am I watching? I am watching Isaiah Hamilton, who's due for a few mind-boggling plays. He gets the block after the whistle that time, but oh my goodness, Isaiah Hamilton went 360, caught it by himself, one-handed putback. out of this world athleticism, and he's good for those type of flashes at least a couple times every game. But his team is down. You're going to need a few more of those or just some solid overall plays to get back in this game. But wow. Must-see TV, Isaiah Hamilton. And once he gets a little bit of confidence like he does now, he's going to try to go to work. Contested three, draws the foul, got into his landing space, and this is what everybody came to see. 2028, 6'7" wing, Isaiah Hamilton. Just turned 16 years old, just about a month ago. And he is here, ready to make a statement that he's got next. He's got everything you can ask for in a prospect: athleticism, size, competitiveness. He can shoot it. He is a capable shooter. He had a game against Houghton on Friday where he hit 5 threes, or that was Thursday, sorry. And the scariest part of all that is he's still putting it together. He still has so much room to grow, which he is in real time. But once he reaches his potential, which his potential might be endless, he's the type of player that can continue to improve. There really is no ceiling on how good he can be if he continues to put the work in, if he continues, you know, to be a sponge and learn from his coaching staff and trainers around him who want the best for him. And if he has the right attitude towards the game. Hard screen by Tate Van Ritchie. Here comes Crestwood again. Hamilton all the way to the rim. You got to get out of the way when he's getting up. Otherwise, you might end up on a poster. And now he's blocking. Oh, my goodness. It's the Isaiah Hamilton show right now. Strawbridge for two. Crestwood. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is why this kid is so special. When he is locked in mentally, there's nothing he can't do on the floor. I've lost track of the amount of blocks, steals, deflections he's had on the defensive end. He's already got 2 major dunks in the last couple minutes alone, including that crazy putback off of the shot, off of his own attempt. And that attempt alone was insane, that he even went up with the 360, showing the body control and the fluidity. But then right away gets back up off the floor and puts it back. And then this play, he had a couple chase down blocks. Again, I lost track. If I pull up the stats on stats.northpolohoops.com, I can view everything. I can view the steals, the blocks. Suddenly, it's a 1-point lead. Just like that, Crestwood goes on an 8-0 run. Hamilton, 5 blocks, 3 steals. He had 4 blocks, 4 steals last game. Like I said, he might lead the league in both steals and blocks at this rate. 13 points for him, starting to heat up, which is a scary sight for the defense. That's why a timeout had to be called by RNS. They want to regain control of the game. And they say, you want to play fast? We'll play even faster. You want to go above the rim? We can do that better than anybody in the country. Yeah, this is a team mostly of 16-year-olds on this Crestwood team. You would not be able to tell from first sight. My goodness, the talent is unreal right now. Here comes RNS. All tipped. Here comes Hamilton. What's he going to do now? He's going to shoot a 3 because he's feeling it, and he knocks down the 3. Wow. Takeover by Isaiah Hamilton. Forced the kick out because if they went up again, he might have blocked it again. He's got 5 blocks, 3 steals. What do? Can't go up on him. Can't give him space. He'll knock down the shot. You can't play him too tight. He'll get to the rim. This is where you might want to look to double team, get the ball out of his hands, force him to pass it or get off the ball. He's a one-man wrecking crew right now. Again, looking at what many people are considering the future of Canadian basketball, Isaiah Hamilton. And again, this is the type of stuff that people were seeing back in the day when Andrew Wiggins was coming up in the early 2000s. Just an anomaly of a prospect you don't see every day, you don't see everywhere. But you're seeing it here in the NPA in Canada. That just speaks volumes to the talent coming out of here. Kareem Aljabat. No good, short shot. Offensive rebound, they put it back up and in. RNS stops the bleeding. 2-point game now, 3.5 left to go in this quarter, and so much has happened in this quarter. I can't even begin to summarize it. Hopefully our media crew will take care of that. I'm sure there's a lot of highlights to work with. Here's Davidovic, loses it. Mantley. No good. Scrambling for the loose ball. Both teams on the floor. It's what you love to see. The compete level is high. Foul from behind. And that might be it's going to be side out. Crestwood ball. There's Isaiah Enyajukin. Eric Pesh, pump fake. Mid-range jumper, no good. Mantley. No good on that pocket pass. Here comes Davidovic pushing for Crestwood. Isaiah finds Eric Pesh, and Isaiah Hamilton with another dunk. I've lost count. You got to box him out. I mean, even if you do box him out, he might just rise up. Here comes Crestwood. Clark. Davidovic getting all the way. Kick out, tip to Isaiah Yee. No good on that three. Here comes RNS. Tipped. Another steal from Isaiah Hamilton. He wants to take it himself. He does. No good. Over the back foul. Might go to RNS. 2-point game, minute 34 left to go. This game has been absolutely bonkers. Refs talking it over here. To me, it looked like over the back foul on RNS. So, see what the refs are discussing. Got another game after this between Lincoln Prep and CSJV. Should be a good one as well. What a game so far between two teams who just want it really bad. Isaiah Clark. So Isaiah Jokin gets it to Uraz. Kick. Inbound to Clark. Pump fake, kick out. 4 on the shot clock. Davidovich, mid-range pull up, short. Rebound, RNS, here they come. Carry. Here's Uraz. All the way and finishes. Nice finish with the left. Here's Cohen McDonald with the jumper. No good. Uraz. Clark trying to direct teammates. Pesh, contested jumper. Rebound RNS. Aljabat, final seconds of the quarter. Nice layup. (71-69). Gonna say 2.4 left on the clock. No, a little more than that, 5 seconds. Crestwood up by 2. Inbounding here with 5 seconds left. Uraz looks at the clock. Tries to go all the way. Count the bucket. Sammy Uraz through contact. Pushing the lead to 4 going into the 4th quarter. What a crazy quarter that was. Insane highlights on both ends. Isaiah Hamilton went on a one-man tear. Kareem Aljabat had a great quarter as well. This 4th quarter is about to be a great one. You don't want to miss it. We'll be right back. And we're back here for the 4th quarter. between Crestwood and RNS. What a game. If you're just tuning in, it's a 4-point game for Crestwood. You might want to watch back that third quarter. It was a thriller. Crestwood working the ball around. Sammy Uraz gets to the mid-range, stops, pops, no good. Rebound by Al-Jabat. Rejects the screen. Al-Jabat all the way draws the foul. Loving his aggression in this game right now. He knows if his team wants to come out victorious, he's going to have to take charge, and he's doing just that. 19 points, 8 rebounds, 8 for 14 from the field, 2 for 3 from 3. And what better game to bring it against Crestwood with all the talent they have. It's a second free throw. Here's Davidovich bringing it up for Crestwood. Finds Enya Jokin. Gets it to Uraz. Back to Davidovich. Gets it to Clark in the post. Going to work. Kick out. Got to get a shot off. Over 2 defenders. Sammy. Oh, barely gets that. That would have been tough. Here's Al-Jabat. Kick out. Mid shot. Zach White muscling his way inside and one. Ball tipped out. We're going to say it's Crestwood ball, I believe. Tie game. Manley, deep three, no good. Long rebound collected by Zach White. Draws another foul. See if he could knock these down. No good. They're big free throws. Misses both. Another lane violation. So he'll be shooting again. Foul on RNS. Crestwood balls. Zaya Hamilton coming back in the game after his third quarter takeover. That was one of the most exciting quarters of basketball that I've seen in a really long time. Not stuff you see every day from any prospect. Rebound or inbound to Hamilton. Foul on the floor. There's Isaiah Clark getting inside, half spin into the jumper is no good. Offensive rebound. The refs are saying it didn't hit the rim. I think it did skim the rim. It looked like the ball definitely. You can tell by the momentum of the ball. So yeah, it looks like they're gonna give him a fresh 14 where 3 seconds have been taken off already. So 10 on the shot clock. Hamilton for 3, catch and shoot. All mesh once again. He's still on fire right now. We are watching a future superstar go to work right now. Kareem Aljabat, oh, fouled. Strong take. Hamilton frustrated with that foul, but gotta maintain your composure. Foul. One-point game, 7:52. Malachi Phillips all the way, blocked, no call. And here comes Arness looking to push. Kareem Aljabat pulls up on it. I think that was a long 2, no good. (75-74). Crestwood with a 1-point lead and the ball. 7:30 left to go. Here's Sammy Uraz going to work, kicking out to Hamilton. No good, gets his own rebound, but it's tipped. And the ball stays here. Way to follow his shot. Got to get a shot off. Shot clock violation. Yeah, you know what? The shot clock should have reset. Yeah, so Hamilton obviously shot the 3, ball hit the rim and got tipped out of bounds. So at that point, there should have been 14 seconds. It's going to be Crestwood ball, as it should be. Crestwood ball, 14 on the shot clock, 75-74, 1 point lead. 7:05 left to go. Side out. Here's Malachi Phillips. Comes off the screen. Kick out to Isaiah. Bounces in and out. No good. Zach White with the rebound for RNS. Splitting the D. White gets it to Kareem. Pump fake. Trying to go one-on-one against Uraz. Tough shot, but he makes it to give RNS the lead. Kareem taking over in the second half. The matchup between Kareem Al-Jabbar and Isaiah Hamilton has been high level in the second half. They're going at it, two competitors. Malachi Phillips, nice tip by Kareem. Nearly stolen. Phillips walks into a three, no good. Front rim, rebound. RNS, they got a man on the break, and that man is Elijah Metley, and he puts it down with a two-handed dunk. RNS goes up by 3. 6 minutes left to go. Uraz, Sammy Uraz. Time and time after again, he's delivering. Metley. Here's White, comes off the screen. It's to Santiago Planque, nice pass to Kareem, who flips it in. 2 more points for him. They gotta mark him, stolen. Elijah Manley came out of nowhere, wow. Tracked it down. Lead is still 3 for RNS, 26 points, 10 rebounds for Kareem. Season high. Pump fake, tipped. Stays here again, 10 on the shot clock. Eight on the shot clock. Nice play for Mantley, no good on the 3 that time, and Crestwood collecting it. Uraz again taking it himself, tangled up, and a foul. Gets himself up. What a game this has been. Sammy Uraz gets the first. It's the second. Someone's got to be there for the inbound. Santiago gets it to Kareem. RNS still up by 1. 5 minutes left to go. Al-Jabbar gets inside, goes off glass. 28 points for Kareem Al-Jabbar, the 20-27-6-7 wing. Trying to will his team to victory over a talented Crestwood team with some of the top prospects in the country. Isaiah Clark and 1 flexing the muscle. Free throw here would tie the game up. Tie game. Big free throw by Clark. Kareem bringing the ball up for RNS. The offense is going to continue to run through him. He's going to look to take them home. RNS still looking for their first win of the season. Kareem gets all the way. No one there to stop him. 30 ball for Kareem Al-Shabat, breaking out in the NPA, where stars are born. Sammy Uraz, way to take the bump. We've gotten to the point where it's going to be a offensive game here. We're going back and forth. No good on the first. Hits the second. 20 points for Uraz. Mantley. Hand off to McDonald. Hamilton gets it up and in for two. Now the lead is back to Crestwood. RNS wants a timeout to talk it over. He'll be right back for the final 3:53 of this game. You do not want to miss it. Time between Crestwood and RNS, 85-84. Crestwood with a 1-point lead, but RNS giving it their all. Kareem Al-Shabat, 30 points, 10 rebounds. Elijah Mantley, 20 points. Zach White, 16 and 9. And then over for Crestwood, Isaiah Hamilton leading them with 22 points, 7 rebounds, 5 blocks, 4 steals. Here's Kareem Al-Shabat. 30 points in the game for him. Season high, looking for 33, no good, in and out. Here is Hamilton coming down the lane. Own rebound again, draws a foul. Got to box him out, but again, if he's able to get off of that ground with that second jump so fast, makes it tough to try to close him out. Isaiah Hamilton, third quarter takeover, turning into a second half takeover for the young star. He's got the basketball world in the palm of his hands. What he decides to do with it is completely up to him. In this game, he's deciding to take over, try to will his team to a win. RNS trying to get some points on the board. Kick out, costly turnover. Little rushed that time. 3:17 left to go. Here's Malachi Phillips going for the drive all the way, hanging finish, no good. Foul. 3-point game still, 3:04 left. Both of these Crestwood games so far have been really entertaining. You know, between this one and the BCP game. And I assume all their games are going to be must-see, just with the sheer talent on the floor for them. And bonus situations, so it's going to be free throws for Cohen McDonald. Try to make it a 1-point game. First one is good. It's the second 1-point game now for Crestwood. Looking to build on their lead. Sammy Uraz. Crossing, getting inside as he does time after time. No good that time. Here's Kareem Aljabat getting trailed by a defender with one defender in front of him. Goaltend. Wow. Every time he jumps, it's a show. Goaltend that time. But his head was definitely at the rim that time. 1-point game. Or no, 1-point lead. Yeah, 1-point lead for RNS. After that last goaltend call, Hamilton catches and shoots. Almost went in, but they call the foul. 3 more free throws for Isaiah Hamilton. Back to the line where he's gotten there a bunch this half, and he's been knocking them down. Currently 5 for 6 from the free throw line. Make it 5 for 7. This one would tie it with 2:31 left to go. You can feel the tension in the air from both benches. It's the second. You got one more. This would give them a lead. (89-88) for Crestwood. Foul. So that'll be 2 more free throws for RNS, as it is a bonus right now. Big free throws for Kareem Aljabat, who's got 32 and 11. In and out. Can still tie it up. No good. Couple of big free throws. Would have given them a 1-point lead, but he goes short, 0 for 2. Malachi Phillips waving off Hamilton to get the screen from Clark. Comes out of it. Gets it to Clark, low post with a smaller defender on him, and that is too easy. Lead is now 3 for the team in blue. Cohen McDonald, contested mid-range jumper is no good. Malachi Crestwood looking to break things open here. Hamilton, he's gonna shoot it. If he's feeling it, he's gonna shoot it. No good that time. Rebound, Kareem Aljabat, one man to beat. Foul. That's a tough one. Kareem back to the line. First is good. Minute 36 left to go, which in basketball can feel like an eternity. One-point game, 34 points for Kareem Aljabat. Malachi going to work, drives left, keeps his dribble alive. In traffic, gets his way to the rim. No good. Offensive rebound, Sammy Uraz. Easy 2 points for him. Three-point game. Here comes Mantley. Big three from McDonald is no good. Ball finds Mantley somehow. Left it on the rim. Here comes Isaiah Hamilton. Foul on the floor. It's going to be shooting. Minute left exactly. Back to the line is Isaiah Hamilton, looking to knock down these free throws, which would make it a two-possession game, and he does. Hits them both. Big free throws. 28 points, 9 rebounds, 5 blocks, 4 steals for Isaiah Hamilton. Big steal by Eric Pesh, getting on the floor. Gets it to Hamilton, who dunks it for 2 more points to give him 30. And now the lead is 7, just like that, with 45 seconds left. Foul. It'll be 2 more free throws. Rebound Clark. 6-point game. They can take some time off the clock, or they can get it inside to Isaiah Clark, who gets fouled, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. And now Crestwood are feeling pretty good about this one. They got a chance to make it an 8-point lead. Isaiah Clark looking for points, 20, to go along with 9 rebounds, 4 assists. This is the first. 33.5 left to go. Misses them both. RNS prime position now to cut on the lead. And McDonald misses a dunk, but Aljabat's there to follow it. Foul. 4-point game, 24 seconds left to go. Now it's going to be a free throw game. Kareem Aljabat, 36 and 13. Left it all on the floor here. No good on the free throw. It's the second. Cohen McDonald now at the line. For what I believe is a technical free throw. So 4-point game, 24.1 left to go. RNS ball here, down 4, 24.1 left to go. They're going to need a quick score, either a 2 or a 3. 3 would be ideal. Ref blows the whistle again. .4 left to go. RNS, Mantley lets it go, nearly lost it, but puts it up. Offensive rebound, Zach White getting inside, fouled and one. This game is not over yet, 8.5 seconds left to go. Big drive by Zach White with the chance to make it a 1-point game. Misses the free throw, lane violation. Another chance for White here to make it a 1-point game. This time he hits it. Crestwood with the ball, up 1, 8.5 left to go. Got a foul, and they do. 6.9 left to go. A couple big free throws here for Goran Davidovic, getting one of their better free throw shooters in the game now to try to ice this. No good on the free throw. The pressure's on. RNS bench getting rowdy. Second free throw is up, no good. Here comes RNS. Kareem for Elijah Manley for the win. He hits it. He hit the three. He hit the three. RNS takes the lead with 1.1 left to go. Wow. I cannot believe it. Crestwood with a chance to go up 3, missing both free throws. RNS gets the rebound, quickly pushes, finds their best shooter in the corner. He knocks it down, butter. And now Crestwood with 1.1 left on the clock to try to take this game after leading for majority of the game. Wow, 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 wow. NPA basketball, folks, I tell you. If you're just tuning in now, you definitely want to watch this whole game back in its entirety. And even if you have been watching for the whole time, you might want to run it back and watch it again. Because I know I'm going to do the same. Because I know there's a lot of plays, there's a lot of moments here that defined a lot of how this game is going to end up, whether Crestwood ends up hitting a shot to tie or they hit a three themselves and then they take the lead. If that happens right here, then this will be an instant classic. Either way, it has been. Wow. Crestwood with one more chance. What do they choose to go to here? Do they try to, with 1.1, maybe try to get a lob for Hamilton at the rim? Do they try to free up a shooter? Do they get it to Clark to try to catch in the mid-post area, rise up for a quick jumper? Wow. So who's going to be the trigger man here? It is Phillips as the trigger man. Inbound to Isaiah Hamilton. Gets it. Fouled. Fouled at the last second. Wow, that play nearly was ran to perfection. The only thing was a little off on was the pass, because Hamilton, the last person you'd want to get freed up, managed to get free, caught the ball, had to come down with it, but as soon as he went up again, they fouled him, which is a great foul because it looked like he was about to just catch it and dunk it for the win, but now you're making him earn it. He has to make both. You can't just go 1 for 2. You got to make both. Makes a first. Ice in his veins. .4 left on the clock. Isaiah Hamilton with a chance to send this into overtime. He's been good at the line so far. He's 9 for 11 for the game, 31 points. And he hits it. Ice cold. Those are huge free throws, and he tips it to end regulation. And we've got overtime, 100 to 100. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I am in awe right now. What a game between Crestwood and RNS. We've got overtime coming up, so we're going to take a quick break, regroup, and come right back for the start of OT. And we are back with overtime. What an insane ending to this game, right when it looked like Crestwood was going to take it. They were up 4. Zach White came down and won. Then they came down, fouled. Crestwood missed both free throws. RNS got the rebound with 6 seconds, got the ball up. Elijah Mantley hit the 3 in the corner to put RNS up by 2 with 1 second left. And of course, Isaiah Hamilton hit 2 big free throws after getting fouled on an inbounds play. Ice in his veins. And we're about to get started here. It's been a heck of a game. Kareem Aljabat with 36 points to try to lead RNS to a win here. All tied up at 100 for Crestwood. Isaiah Hamilton has got 32, 9 rebounds, 5 blocks, 4 steals. He came to life in that second half. Elijah Mantley with 23 points also for RNS. Sammy Urez, 22 and 7 for Crestwood. This is what it's all about. If you're RNS, you're this close to pulling out a big win against a tough team. Gotta finish the job. And then if you're Crestwood, I think the momentum has shifted back in their favor after Hamilton hit a couple big free throws to send it to overtime. Refs discussing with the scores table. Make sure to tune in to stats.northpolehoops.com for all the updates, standings, stats, live box scores. And the whistle is blown to signal the players to get in play. RNS ball to start. And they'll be going the same way they were going at the end of regulation. Here's Kareem Aljabat with 36 points. Getting inside, 38 points for Kareem Aljabat. And here comes Crestwood. Malachi Phillips rejects the screen, then snakes back, takes it from Clark. They're going to try to get a post touch for Clark, but Phillips lets it fly. Rebound, number 11 for Kareem. He says, clear out, I got this. ISO on Isaiah Clark. Loses it. Davidovich comes up with the steal. Gets it to Hamilton. Gets it to Phillips. Drives baseline. At the rim. Offensive rebound. Clark. Tipped. Foul. Isaiah Clark will go to the line. 4-2. 18 points in the game for him. 6 of 8 from the line. Lincoln Prep and CSJV patiently wait for the start of this game. As Crestwood and RNS still fighting to decide a winner in this Saturday afternoon NPA battle of two teams. Isaiah Clark at the line. The tension continues to rise as every moment passes. It's like the refs are Doing this on purpose to build suspense. This is a battle of two teams, one from Toronto, Ontario, one from Rothesay, New Brunswick. Different styles of play, different teams, different histories, both rich when we're talking Canadian basketball and players produced. But there can only be one winner today. And we might find out sooner, we might find out later if we're getting more overtime at this rate. I think it's going to come down to whoever can string together a few stops, because the offense has been coming in flurries and Santiago can't get that one to go. Here comes Crestwood pushing, finds Sammy Uraz, thought about the three. Kick out to Isaiah Hamilton from deep range, front rim. Clark with the rebound. You got to box him out, bump. Offensive foul. Going the other way. Way to take the bump from Kareem Aljabat. And that's the toughest call to make in basketball, the charge or the block. Especially as the refs have to make a split moment decision. And the only ref that's going to be applauding the call is the one it's in favor of, obviously. No one's going to say, yeah, I agree. Especially in a moment like this. When we're tied up, the refs are talking it out. Again, the suspense is building. Playground Burlington right now, I'm seeing the faces of all the parents, the fans, the friends, the families. And you can see the tension on their faces. I see some people biting nails in the crowd. I see some people on their feet. I see some people with their camera phones out recording. And I see the players urging to get back to action, because they just want to finish this game off with a minute 46, and the people at home want to see how this ends. Will it be Crestwood? Will it be RNS? Will there be endless overtimes? At this rate, you never know. This game tipped off at 12:15 Eastern time. It's now we're going to cut to break and return right when the action resumes. And we are back live between this showdown, RNS and Crestwood in overtime, tied at 102. Elijah Mantley for 3, good contest, controlled by Crestwood. Here comes Goran. Davidovic gets it to Malachi Phillips. Crestwood looking for a score. They got Hamilton with a smaller defender on him, looking to make that entry pass. Uraz gets it. No call. Here comes RNS pushing. Al-Jabat driving, no good. Fighting for the rebound. RNS gets it, but the whistle is blown. It's gonna be free throws for Ife Akatobi in the game in these crucial minutes. 20-28 forward. Looking to give his team the lead. No good on the first. Second free throw is good. RNS up 1. Minute 03 left to go. Hamilton calling for the ball. Davidovic trying to drive, tripped. And I believe, pushing foul. So it's 2 shots for Davidovic. Bonus situation. First free throw is good. Second is good. Crestwood in the lead. 49 seconds left to go. RNS. What a game this has been. Over 2 hours in length. Al-Jabat double teamed. Nice pass to Beverly. Oh, he banked it for 3. The bank is open. And RNS takes a 2-point lead. Right when you think you got him, they come up. Malachi Phillips driving, hanging, tough finish by Malachi Phillips. And we're tied at 1:06. 9 seconds left to go. Kareem Al-Jabat to win it. No good. Ball tipped. 4 seconds. They got time to get it up the floor. Malachi Phillips going all the way. No good. Tipped. And in. Isaiah Hamilton tips it in for the win. Crestwood. And I think that counts. Wow. Just like that, Crestwood, and it came down to the final millisecond. Isaiah Hamilton's late game heroics, both to end regulation. He hit the 2 big free throws, and he gets the tip in. Heartbreaking loss, but for RNS, they left it all out on the floor, and that was an all-time classic. Thank you for tuning in here in the NPA. Make sure to watch that game back. Send it out to your friends. We're going to send it out to college coaches and the masses so they can take in all the talent on the floor here. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with a post-game interview with the player of the game. All right, we are here with the player of the game for Crestwood, Isaiah Hamilton. 34 points, 10 rebounds, 5 blocks, 4 steals. You went crazy in that second half. What did you see out there?
I just saw opportunity to be great. You know, my coaches trust me, so it's easy to get to the basket, get my buckets, and just do what I have to do so my team can win.
Yep. As a team, what are you guys looking to improve on here early in the season? Or you guys look to build momentum in the later part of the season?
Personally, I feel like our offense is fine. You know, we have the pieces. Just, you know, having that defensive mindset, and when we get punched, be able to punch back quicker.
Yep. Isaiah Hamilton, you rose to the moment. That's why you're the player of the game. Keep it going, my guy.
Thank you.
Great dub. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Catch you guys in the next game.